We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world.
Hello, wisdom seeker. Welcome to Eastern wisdom and philosophy, where ancient teachings meet modern minds. Many of us yearn for change, for a world more harmonious and just. But where does this change truly begin? The answer lies within each of us. Today, we'll explore the depths of Taoism and Buddhism, unveiling how their insights can be the catalyst for the change we seek, starting from our very core. These ancient philosophies offer insights into how our perceptions shape our reality and how, with mindfulness and understanding, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and balance. Together, let's embrace the wisdom that reminds us, to transform the world, we must first transform ourselves. The title of our exploration today is The Calm Lake of the Mind, Reflections from Taoism and Buddhism. So, with hearts open and minds eager, let's set forth on this enlightening voyage, discovering how these age-old wisdoms can illuminate our paths in the modern world. Eastern philosophy, particularly Taoism and Buddhism, teaches us that the mind is like a tranquil lake. The mind is a reflection of the world around us. When it's calm and serene, it clearly reflects reality. However, when agitated by turbulent thoughts and emotions, the reflected image becomes distorted. Imagine a peaceful lake. The water is smooth and flat without ripples. If you throw a stone into the lake, the water will form waves. These waves will distort the image of the sky and trees reflected in the water. Similarly, when the mind is calm and serene, it clearly reflects reality. But when the mind is agitated by turbulent thoughts and emotions, it distorts our perception of reality. For instance, if you're stuck in traffic on your way to work and you're feeling angry, your perception of the traffic will be negative. You might see other drivers as aggressive or incompetent. You might even feel threatened by them. However, if you remain calm and serene, you'll be able to view the traffic more objectively. You might realize that other drivers are just trying to reach their destinations, just like you. If you let frustration and impatience dominate your mind, the situation can become unbearable, leading to rash decisions or even conflicts with other drivers. However, if you apply the principles of Taoism, accepting the natural flow of things and recognizing that you can't control the traffic, but only your reaction to it, your experience can be entirely different. Instead of anger, you might feel peace and acceptance. Buddhism teaches us the practice of mindfulness, which is the ability to be present in the current moment without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without getting carried away by them. This helps us keep our minds calm and serene and perceive reality more clearly. For example, if you're practicing mindfulness while driving, you'll be able to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting swept up in them. You might notice that you're feeling angry, but you don't have to act on that emotion. You can simply observe the anger and let it pass. Now, imagine that you're sipping a cup of tea. Instead of getting lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future, you focus entirely on the present experience. The warmth of the cup in your hands, the aroma of the tea, the taste with each sip. By doing this, you not only appreciate the moment more, but also train your mind to stay in the present, which can profoundly impact your perception of reality. Both philosophies, at their core, invite us to be masters of our minds, rather than being ruled by them. By applying these teachings in our daily lives, whether by accepting the natural flow of things or practicing mindfulness, we can actively shape the reality we experience, making it more harmonious and meaningful. Being masters of our minds is crucial. By applying the teachings of Eastern philosophy in our daily lives, we can actively shape the reality we experience, making it more harmonious and meaningful. When we are calm and serene, we have a clearer view of reality. We can make wiser decisions and act more compassionately. We can create a happier and more fulfilling life. The idea of personal transformation is also rooted and highlighted in Eastern philosophy. Personal transformation is often compared to a stone thrown into a lake. Every action, thought, or feeling we have is like the initial impact of the stone on the water, creating waves that spread in ever-expanding circles. In Buddhism, this idea is encapsulated in the concept of karma, suggesting that every action has a reaction and that our actions, good or bad, will eventually come back to us. Consider, for instance, a simple act of kindness, like helping a neighbor with their groceries. This act not only benefits the neighbor, but also creates a feeling of gratitude and connection between you. The neighbor, feeling inspired by your kindness, might decide to do something kind for someone else. Thus, your single action triggers a chain of positive events, spreading kindness and compassion throughout the community. This is the practical manifestation of the Buddhist idea that enlightenment or personal transformation can have a cascading effect, benefiting many others. Buddhism also teaches the importance of self-understanding and introspection. Through meditation, reflection, and self-analysis, we begin to recognize and transform our own imperfections. By doing so, we not only improve ourselves, but also positively influence those around us. For example, if you have a habit of reacting angrily to stressful situations, by recognizing and working on this trait, you not only create inner peace, but also avoid conflicts and tensions with others, promoting harmony in your environment. Eastern philosophy suggests that by cultivating peace, understanding, and compassion within ourselves, we are effectively laying the groundwork for world peace. Every enlightened individual becomes a beacon of hope and transformation, lighting the way for others to follow. Self-understanding and introspection are fundamental for personal transformation. Through meditation, reflection, and self-analysis, we begin to recognize and transform our own imperfections. By doing so, we not only improve ourselves, but also positively influence those around us. For example, if you have a habit of reacting angrily to stressful situations, by recognizing and working on this trait, you not only create inner peace, but also avoid conflicts and tensions with others, promoting harmony in your environment. The mind-body connection is an intricate tapestry that has been explored and revered in Eastern philosophy for millennia. Imagine a tree. Your mind is like the branches and leaves, always visible and constantly moving, while your body is like the trunk and roots, providing support and nourishment. Both are interdependent, and for the tree to flourish, both must be in harmony. In everyday life, this connection can be seen in how our mental state influences our physical well-being, and vice versa. For example, when we're stressed or anxious, we might feel tension in our shoulders, headaches, or stomach discomfort. On the other hand, a physical injury or illness can affect our emotional state, leading to feelings of frustration or sadness. The practice of yoga, originating in India, is a perfect example of how Eastern philosophy approaches this connection. Physical postures, known as asanas, are not only exercises for the body, but also tools for cultivating concentration, patience, and self-awareness. When you practice yoga, you not only strengthen and relax your body, but you also calm and center your mind. Tai Chi, a Chinese martial art, is another practice that illustrates this relationship. Often described as meditation in motion, Tai Chi combines slow, fluid movements with deep mental concentration. By practicing it, individuals not only improve their physical coordination and balance, but also cultivate inner peace and mental clarity. Eastern philosophy teaches us that the mind and body are two sides of the same coin. Taking care of one is taking care of the other. Whether through meditation, which calms the mind and relaxes the body, or through physical practices that also nourish the mind, Eastern wisdom offers us valuable tools to live a balanced and harmonious life. The idea of an evolving collective consciousness is like the dawn after a long night. Just as the first rays of sun gradually illuminate the horizon, humanity, according to the vision of many Eastern masters, is awakening to a new level of understanding and compassion. In everyday life, this evolution can be observed in the increasing pursuit of well-being practices, meditation, and self-awareness. People are becoming more conscious of their actions, the impact they have on the world, and the interconnectedness of all beings. Imagine the growing movement towards sustainable lifestyles, the search for organic foods, and the appreciation of local communities are tangible signs of this shift in consciousness. Buddhism speaks of the idea of bodhisattva, an enlightened being who chooses to remain in the cycle of rebirths to help all beings achieve enlightenment. This is a powerful metaphor for the new collective consciousness. Individuals awakening not just for their own well-being, but with a genuine desire to uplift and assist all of humanity. Taoism, in turn, teaches about the Tao, the way or fundamental principle that is the source of all existence. As the collective consciousness evolves, more people are tuning into this natural flow, recognizing that by aligning with the Tao, they can live in a more harmonious and balanced manner. In summary, the vision of a new collective consciousness, from the perspective of the age-old teachings of Eastern philosophy, suggests a promising future. A future in which humanity, as a whole, recognizes its interdependence and works together to create a more compassionate, fair, and sustainable world. As we come to the close of our journey today, always remember, the path to a better tomorrow starts within you today. The teachings of Taoism and Buddhism remind us that transformation starts from the inside out. I encourage you to apply the insights we've explored today and witness the ripple effect they can have on your life and the world around you. A heartfelt thank you to those who journeyed with us till the end of this video. If you found value in today's exploration, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to our channel. Your support truly helps us grow and reach more wisdom seekers like you. I eagerly await our next journey together. Until then, take care.